What's up, everybody? My name is Erin, and welcome to the Mad Maker Studio, and welcome back to Cooking Companions. We are currently going through my second playthrough of this game. Not much has changed from my first playthrough as far as major events go. It seems to be following the same scenarios, but on the plus side, doing so has allowed me to revisit and reevaluate my surroundings and find more puzzle pieces to put together. So we are entering into the third act, so to speak, of when everybody else in the cabin has already perished except for Karen. She's the only one left. And I'm gunning for a different ending, but because the people left the cabin in the same order as the first time, I'm not so confident, but the only way to find out is to hop in there and just play it out. You go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? The last time I asked about the basement key, but I want to know, what are you whittling with that knife? A wooden knife? Okay. You're using a knife to whittle a knife. All right, sure. Do you want one? Ooh. Let me do a save here. I'd like my knife back. Oh yeah? I picked it up the first day and you said nothing. Karen looks pleased with herself. She's too happy right now. Hey thief, give me back my knife. I'm gonna be aggressive. Yeah? I'd rather be a thief than a monster. Karen will definitely remember that. How did that happen? Okay, we got the 5 hearts, but what now? Can you grab the tools from the basement? This knife isn't cutting it. Ha ha ha. I mean, for the bones. It's terrible for bones. The key should be somewhere in the kitchen. Come back if you get lost. Okay? You say goodbye and head for the kitchen. Okay, I was not expecting to get another heart in that moment, but we are pretty much at the end of the game, more or less. How is that going to benefit us? Is there enough game left for us to get the extra dialogue? You know what I mean? Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? I think Cabbage was in the cauldron. Don't remember exactly. Let's check the cupboards. You completely missed underneath the sink. On the left side, the letter L is engraved. Well, I got that the first time. Who wrote this? You need to find Cabbage. You notice an engraving of the cabin on the wall with an X in the center. Is there treasure here? Ooh. I don't know about treasure, but you hear some rustling around. Found her. She always picks the same hiding spot.
Whee! Cabbage!
Hey, you found me. Well done. As leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. I think I said what's next? I don't want to play hide and seek anymore.
Cabbage!
What are you talking about? You can't just not play hide and seek. Are you sure? I want to keep playing so I can look at the notes that I didn't get to read the first time around. But what's gonna happen if I do no more hide and seek? Oh gosh, I'm gonna pick both eventually, but it's just like the stress of picking it the first time around. Like, what's gonna give me the most satisfying story progression? Here, I want to read the extra notes. That's the spirit. It'll be fun to catch up with the others. Might get one of Cornbread's jokes as a bonus. Oh, just remembered a Cornbread classic. Ahem. What do you call a cabbage's murder? Give up? A slaughter. A slaughter. Get it? Trust me, that one killed before. Ha 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 ha. You asked Cabbage about the basement key.
Cabbage!
Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. Huh. You found the basement key.
Yeah!
There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. You got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Trumpets!
Hoo-hoo!
Find Onion! Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Time to go check out the bedroom. See, okay. I don't know how to make the screen go away to just look at the background, if that's even a thing. But I saw the bone that time. Now that I said it was a bone, the last time I looked into the floorboard, I can see it clearly now. Found him. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me.
Onion!
Today,
Onion! Onion!
I'm sweet as a sugar cane.
Boy, boy!
Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Dressed head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming a mile away.
Onion!
Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa.
Boy!
Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah and Natalie and Gregor. But yikes.
Boy!
That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right?
Onion!
I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got you back. Onion has joined the party.
Hello!
Glad to have you join us, Onion.
Boy, boy!
No problem. There's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread make a noise in the living room.
Boy, boy!
You know how loud he can get.
Cabbage!
Bread? The one and only. Trumpets!
Hoo-hoo!
Let's move out. Your party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompets left. You're getting a terrible headache. And your face is feeling numb. And your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some timed breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. You proudly strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. Bread. You hear Bread come out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me. Everyone's secretly favorite Chompette, Bread. Don't you loaf me? My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no, thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? You tell Bread about gathering the Chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but this? You're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs?
Cabbage.
Red, we need your help finding Potato.
Onion.
Mr. Big Guy, come help. I would never let the Chompettes down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Red has joined the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All three Chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips.
Cabbage!
Snap out of it. You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. You stumble to your feet. Let's, go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chompettes! Mosey out! You have 3 Chompettes in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry.
Raspberry!
Oh wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skills say he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompettes! Let's hide out. The gasp. All 4 Chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart, piece by piece. Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do? I think I told her about the Chompettes. Let's tell her about the basement. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You unlock the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring some cutlets up and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You lock the basement door. Did you? Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. You must have sleptwalked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The candle blew out. And the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room. Woo! Okay, so we know cabbage is in the mirror. And I don't want to progress that way yet, so maybe I'll just move my mouse around a little bit. Okay. So just the toilet paper and the bathtub, were those the only two things? Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing you've ever seen. This bathtub is filthy. It will need more than a little elbow grease to get these stains out. You notice a note underneath the bathtub. This is we found this before, May 4th, 1794. I really wish I could have like my inventory so I could check the date on the newspaper again. I've already forgotten what it was. This notice shall serve as a summons to the Zakopane courthouse. You are being accused of the following crimes: public disturbance, foul language and demeanor, refusal to testify at previous court cases, refusal to agree to a search warrant of property. Your hearing is scheduled for October 20th. Failure to attend will result in your immediate arrest and penalties up to hanging. Sincerely, Judge Konstantsky Lius. You're getting the summons on May 4th. And you have a hearing on October 20th. They're giving you a lot of time in between all of that. You take the court summons letter with you. Maybe when I get out here, I can like look in my gallery. There's cabbage. Can't seem to click on anything else, so.
Cabbage. Hello.
Hello. You locked in the bathroom again. You tell her about the candle being blown out. Haha. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. You unlocked the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you excuse me, need to conduct the next secret chompet meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. Hey, Gregor. That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. Some spirits move on immediately, others linger. And some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack. Or get you to fall down a flight of stairs. Or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way of knowing which one the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. You decide to go look out the window. Yep, there's Mariah. The floodwaters are completely gone. Karen would appreciate the good news, but not after locking her in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. I don't think it's so much. I think we're being possessed by the witch that lived in this cabin. And it's not a matter of we don't want to leave. It's that we can't. We physically cannot leave this property. You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well. You decide to crawl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. And I can't tell if it's just because every time we've been in here, the room has been dark, but is the map a different color? Is that the map? It's a topographic map. You can see the mountains. There was a map in here the whole time and none of us... come on. All right, all right. Is this another trick or... Oh my. Good morning. She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Your food is gone. That noise was coming from the living room. Natalie? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. Sorry, I can't take that growl seriously. It sounds like one of my dogs. What's making that noise? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. You go over to investigate. A cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this, Woo! You wake in a cold sweat. Okay, yeah, see, when it's blue like this, I didn't register that this was a map. It just looks like some kind of celestial painting or like a water, like waves. But yeah, that's a map. We could have totally used that. It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. You can still smell Gregor here. Should you have intervened with Karen? I tried to pick different things, but I'm still seeing the same outcome. So I'm super extra curious how my third run through of this game is going to progress. It probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. It also might have led to your death. The couch is still comfortable, even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. So we know Natalie's in the window. And the letter that progressed everything was like, see, there's three spots. The first note you ever received, and see, he's gone now. So you didn't click on him first. Thinking about the messenger puts a smile on your face. Okay, I thought this was like a gun or a musket. It just looks like a staff. The witch's staff. I don't know. Would love to get a close... Can I read the note? Natalie? I know where the glowy glints were, but is that really the only thing? I would love to read that note. Come on. All right. You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I am begging you, please bring my daughter safely, or I will need to get the others involved. I have left payments outside the door and will pay any price. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. Okay, you take the mother note with you. You decide to lay back down on the couch to get the rest of your sleep. You slept-walked again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer.
Oh, it's you again. Tell me. In that first week with the red-haired woman and the others, where did you sleep?
You think for a minute, but come up with nothing.
It's worse than I imagined. If I could be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still nothing? You'd routinely collapse in the middle of the hallway, sleepwalking into walls, or worse, going down into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck on those stairs yet. You seem to survive almost anything, do I have that right? Must be that addiction to meat, ha ha ha. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me?
No.
Ha ha ha. Did have some common sense left in you. Tell me, what was the plan after locking her in the basement? Having her starve to death? With 3 corpses already down there? Plenty of rainwater?
Yeah, but you say that as if she's not going to get some kind of infection or bacterial thing going on. Like, it's not sanitary. She would have succumbed to disease, for sure.
It'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs. Put an end to this. I don't care if you come back alive. Maybe the red-haired woman will let us all move on. Or will she act like you?
You ignore Potato heading to the basement door. So the food, the Chompettes, they have a name, the Chompettes, are the spirits of presumably dead children because we're in a witch's cabin. And they are forced to linger here since we had that whole inner monologue about the different types of spirits. So the witch ghost is in her own category, the Chompettes are in another category, and then our friends, I say they're our friends, but they're not really our friends, our characters, our cast of characters that we've come to loathe or be salty toward, or maybe in a third category altogether. I need to go back and re-listen and take notes. You quickly do the math in your head to determine Karen will be dead in the basement. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Natalie through hell. You desecrated my corpse. Gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. And Natalie's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice: beware of Karen. She is ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. And Natalie will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. Something is approaching.
I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking?
Another trap.
Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Mariah was worried sick about you.
You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah.
Oh. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs, doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me?
You nod.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean.
That was enough to keep him at bay.
We'll meet again soon. Beware Karen.
You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. Something is approaching.
Oh. Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now.
You tell Natalie about meeting with Gregor.
Oh. I was going to try to see if you wanted to pick onions with me.
You shake your head.
Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long, and now you'll need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here.
You ask Natalie where Karen is.
Oh. She's just below us. Waiting to devour you. Karen's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms. Haha. Down here, the Whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about those sorts of things. So many whispers down here.
So many victims.
It ends at the bottom. Karen might be alive down here, but you won't be. See you again soon.
You feel Natalie leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right.
Look behind you.
You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch.
Hello!
Hello! You've come so far, proud of you.
Cabbage! Cabbage!
As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know we have your back.
Cabbage!
No matter what happens down here, just call out to us and we'll be there.
Boy, boy!
Honest.
Boy!
Wouldn't let you die down here.
When you least expect it, we'll roll with you.
You can't sneak up on me.
Raspberry!
But sneaking up on you? Extremely easy. Are you deaf? Raspberry!
Onion!
That was pretty cruel, even for me. Your ears have so much dirt in them, they could probably grow potatoes.
We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato.
Sure. What are you hiding in the basement room? Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember,
Cabbage! Cabbage!
down here you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down here later, please avoid the room where it happened. I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget what happened there. I don't think we'll ever forget that, Potato. But thank you for coming along with us.
Boy, boy!
I wouldn't call it a change of heart, because you really never had one, Potato. Should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help.
Wish I had a joke here, but what you did was no joking matter.
That's enough. Trumpets!
Yata ha ha!
Let's help out!
The Chompettes get in position behind you, ready for what's next. Feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Took you long enough. Let's end this. Should have kept the door locked. Alright, I made the mistake the first time. I'm not immediately calling the Chompettes, so I'm gonna just call them every time now.
Hey, as leader of the Chompettes, can't leave you hanging. All of us are ready to help you out here. I see you've ignored my warning to watch out for that knife.
I don't know how to get it back.
We survived this fight. We want to play hide and seek again. Chompettes! Help out!
Cabbage has filled you with hope. You gained 5 HP. Not that that matters, because we got a full health bar right now. That's way more than 5 HP. You started to bleed. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen clenches the knife. You're going to taste better than a Natalie. Your arm is bleeding. Why'd she get 2 turns in a row? Karen licks her lips. Will you fit in the cauldron? Chompettes!
Hey, it's me! Onion! No crying down here, okay? Let me look at those wounds. Blood, gross!
Your eyes begin to water.
What did I tell you about crying? You got this, champ. Good luck.
Onion's words make you feel a little better, but only a little bit. You gained 5 HP. This was an ideal time to talk to the Chompettes. Karen looks confused, though. Looks like Karen is plotting her next attack.
I don't really care who dies down here. You're both pretty awful. Good luck.
Potato's words cut pretty deep. It does make you feel a little better, though. You gain 5 HP. Karen is mumbling to herself. Karen catches her breath. A tear rolls down Karen's cheek. Should have never left Ukraine. I'm secretly everyone's favorite Chompette. But I owe all of this to my cousin Cornbread, Raziel. You point out that Raziel was one of Onion's relatives. Oh, haha. It's getting harder and harder to recall any long-term memories. Is Onion my sibling? You shake your head. Oh, haha. Good luck. Bread. You gained 5 HP. Karen lunges at you. You started to bleed. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen licks her lips. Will you fit in the cauldron? Alright, Raspberry, you're the last one. What you got?
Always Merry Raspberry is a lie created by Cabbage. You know me by now, and I've never acted merry. Correct?
You nod.
Are you going to devour the red-haired woman when you win? Or leave her corpse to stink up the basement? We both know your answer. Let's end this.
You feel a flood of emotions from the Chompettes. Anger, sadness, joy, determination. Your bones feel quicker, like your reflexes are improved. The Chompettes have imbued a second wind inside of you. You get ready for Karen's next attack. Boom! Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the room is pitch black here. The rot of a decaying flesh here is nauseating. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's footsteps disappearing below, making this room feel enormous. You can't see their eyes, but you can feel them. You're being watched. The staircase in the center winds downward, spiraling into the abyss. You're getting lightheaded again. Gravity almost gets the best of you a few times as you work your way to the bottom. Your shoes stick to the floor when you reach the bottom. The smell of mildew and something rotten makes you gag. You can barely make out the outlines of door frames in each direction. You head east, opening the door. Huh? You feel Karen's presence close by. It's Mariah and Natalie. Gregor. I've got my brightness down a little low, but if you turn it up, you can see them a lot more clearly. Back together again.
Drowned and dissected. The Butcher of Hope has returned.
Where's Karen? Lost in the abyss.
Her rage blinds her. Ravenous, completely ravenous.
She will never be able to move on.
Bound to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those that die in the cabin are bound to different rules. Fleeing west did nothing. Victims will always gravitate to this cabin.
Always find a way to you. You wretch.
You abomination. You horror.
Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity.
Turn on the light. Turn on the light.
Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah. And Natalie. Gregor. Aaron. I'll never forget you. There's still a lot to reflect on, and the only way I'm going to get answers is to keep playing the game until I get a different ending, because from face value, I've just gotten the same ending as I did for my first playthrough. I'll tell you a story, but do you promise not to laugh? Caring about Karen. Is it because we got the 5 hearts, so we get, like, at the end of the game, we get the extra dialogue? Okay. I almost died when I was 6. It was probably the coldest winter on record. My parents and I were snowed in. At first, they had enough wood, but that ran out. My father hesitated at first, but eventually he made his decision. Before their wedding day, he chopped down one of the biggest trees in the forest. He spent months whittling it down, cutting the pieces carefully, measuring the armrests so they fit perfectly. sanding it down so not even a splinter could come out. He named it Mother's Chair. And every Saturday, he washed her feet while she sat in it, whistling a tune his grandmother taught him, looking deep into her eyes as he rubbed her ankles. Took him weeks of working on it in secret. He was hyperventilating while he dismantled it. Each heavy breath was a foggy cloud. His tears were freezing to his cheeks. The fire only lasted 2 days. And later the frostbite turned his fingertips completely black. He cried almost as hard over his fingers as he did the chair. After a while, when the food was running out, he began to search every inch of our cabin. But he finally found what he was looking for. A little mouse. Holding it wiggling in his hands must have been painful. Between wincing, he divided it in 2. 1 piece for me, and 1 for my mother. How's that for a big breakfast? His corpse was the first I ever saw that was frozen solid. Thank you for listening. Your bond with Karen. Could it have ended another way? I don't know. Oh, You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Why are we back here? Oh. Karen drops the knife to the floor, walking over to hold you in a loving embrace. I can't wait any longer. To tell you that I love you. Excuse me? Karen looks into your eyes, laughing as she says it again. I love you. For the first time in ages, a genuine smile appears on your face. It was Karen all along. Your soulmate has finally been found. No, not Karen. You create a new life together, devouring hundreds of men, women, and children. Yep, that's the kind of relationship we'd have, I guess. Laws and governments are powerless to stop your wrath. Investigations into the cabin always result in another meal for the both of you. Your partnership is beautiful. This is not what I was expecting to happen. All that oppose you perish. Karen helps with butchering so your arthritis gets relief. Oh, how sweet. You work together beautifully, making the world a terrible place for future generations. One day, Karen becomes ill. You try everything to prolong her life, but none of the methods work. Karen can no longer walk around the cabin. Her condition worsens, keeping her bound to the bed. You bring her borscht daily, but she can barely eat a bite without coughing. She isn't able to keep down fresh cuts of meat anymore. She is seriously ill. One day, she calls you over to her deathbed between gasps for air. Her eyes are filled with terror, but it lessens once she sees you. Karen tries to say your name, but can't get it out.
I love you.
You nod, crying softly as she tightly grips your hand in fear. Your tears fall on her dress as the last of Karen's air leaves her lungs. Her hand slowly lets go of yours, dropping to her side. You take the knife and wrap her hands around it, putting it in the middle of her chest. Karen. In memoriam. You were a true cooking companion. Achievement, though, says joke's on you. You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. She doesn't look like she has the courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Can't we stay here for a few nights? You clear your throat and ask the question you've asked thousands of times. Did you come here on your own free will, or were you sent?
We were technically sent.
Natalie. We came on our own free will. The woman looks confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. The group looks terrified of you. As they should be. Wasn't that trail steep?
Yeah.
The group finally returns to normal. It's forced, but they attempt to save face.
That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I could read a good book in peace.
You already know the rest of the story now, right? Wrong.
Welcome to nightmare mode.
I'm still not going to do nightmare mode. I was really hoping I would get some sort of different ending than I did the first time around. Well, I kind of did. I ended up getting the 5 hearts with Karen. We got the backstory. We ended up living a beautiful, loving, married life, I guess, together. So I'm going to call it here for this episode of Cooking Companions. There's still so much to discover and unpack, and I'm just gonna roll with it, play it by ear, see how it goes. Thank you so much for joining me again. I hope to see you for the next iteration of this game. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye!